Hello, and welcome to Diamond Painting Snack Chat. Thanks for stopping by. Today I am working on Mickey Mouse. I have had Mickey for over a year. It came in a 2-pack. It was Mickey and Minnie. I had Minnie's done, but I'm still working on Mickey. And one of the reasons, if you've seen any of my other videos, is the rendering just isn't great on it. So it's really hard to try to work on it. But I figured I needed to work on it a little bit. So I am going to do that today while I chat with you for about 10 minutes or so. So, today's topic I thought we would talk about is amusement parks. Amusement parks, theme parks, roller coasters in general. And I was wanting to know what you all thought of amusement parks or theme parks or roller coasters. What were your thoughts on those? I live in Southwest Missouri, so my closest theme park is Silver Dollar City. And for years we had season tickets. And then, COVID hit and we didn't go for a couple of years, and we just really haven't had the desire to go back. My son is an adult now, and even though we have a great relationship, he doesn't really care to go to Silver Dollar City with his mom, and my husband only likes to go whenever it's Christmas time. So we just haven't had tickets for a while. But, I can take or leave roller coasters. I really don't care about them one way or the other. I'd ride them with my son, but I don't really care to now. We've been to Disney a couple of times, Disney World. We haven't made it to Disneyland yet. One of these days, I sure would like to go, though, because I think it'd be a lot of fun to see the differences and everything. But I enjoy riding the rides at Disney World a lot better than the rides at Silver Dollar City. And I think maybe a lot of it is because when my son was growing up, we were at Silver Dollar City a lot. And so the new has definitely wore off on all them roller coasters. Plus, to me, most of the coasters in Silver Dollar City are more of a thrill ride. And I'm just not into that. Whereas I think the Disney ones are more, themed and geared more towards younger, non-thrill seekers. So I think that's the reason why I like those better. One year, we did get season tickets for Six Flags. We have a Six Flags in St. Louis. So we decided to get season tickets for that. And we went a couple of times, and that was fun. But again, those rides were more geared towards thrill rides. And so I didn't enjoy them near as much as I enjoy going to Disney. What about you guys in the comments below? If you would leave what theme park you're closest to And if you have season tickets and just any information you would like to give, that would be great. Um, my favorite roller coaster, I'm going to have to say, is Expedition Everest at Disney World in Animal Kingdom. Now, we haven't been since 2017, so, there's a lot of coasters that have been added or rides that have been added since we've been there. But, the Expedition Everest is just, to me, is just a lot of fun. And, we'd go in like January, late January, first part of February. And back then, hardly anybody went those times. And so we literally could get off the coaster, go around the queue, and almost get right back on. There was hardly any lines. So, we'd ride it 3, 4, 5 times a night, and we had what's called park hoppers. I don't know if they still have that, but back then they had park hoppers where you could go to any park you wanted and stay, an hour or two, and then hop to the next park if you wanted to. So we would, seem like when we were there, we would always end up at Animal Kingdom to ride Expedition Everest at least once before we had to go back to the hotel. And that was always a lot of fun to try to get that one last ride, either before the park closed or before we got way too tired, because being on vacation, especially at Disney, I mean, it's exhausting. So, but that was always a good time that me and my son had, trying to get there and get on the ride a couple of times before it shut down. Let's see, the teacups. We loved spinny rides, so we'd ride that several times. And Silver Dollar City does have a teacup ride that we ride as well, and that's always a good time. But the ride I didn't like, and I think I speak for a lot of people who has gone to Disney, and I don't think it's there anymore. I think they finally took it out. But that, oh goodness, I don't remember now what it was called, but it was in the Dino Land area of Animal Kingdom, and it was just really, really jerky, and but that one was always pretty terrible to ride. So, you gotta ride it at least once, but that would be about it. So, let's see, what else was there? Other rides. Oh, well, one ride, though, that I think is kind of overrated, and maybe it's just me, and if it is just me, that's fine. But I didn't see the appeal with the wait time of the Peter Pan ride. I guess I just didn't get it or something, because it seemed like the wait time was like a couple of hours, and to us it was just a okay ride. It wasn't anything to wait a couple of hours for. It wasn't like a mountain coaster or anything like that, but people would wait that in line, and but don't get me wrong, it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I did it. I wouldn't have done it without a fast pass. I know that. I don't like waiting in line. I'm too impatient to be waiting in much of a line. But it was okay, and I'm glad that I did it. But like I said, I wouldn't wait in line for it. Another ride that my son, we had to ride over and over again was the Star Wars ride, the old one, not the new ones that are there now, but the older Star Wars ride. We rode that over and over and over again. I think we rode it like 10 or 11 times throughout the week. And he loved every minute of it, but he never got picked to be the resistor or whatever it was called. And he was always so bummed every time, we get off the ride. And he's like, oh, I wasn't picked again. But it was still a fun ride for him, and he enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it as well. Well, we're hitting that magic mark, so I'm going to get off of here. And if you enjoy this content, please do everything that YouTube likes for you to do to get me into your algorithm. And hopefully I will see you next time. Thanks so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.